I'm Carolina Perez with the Department of Innovation and Learner Engagement, and here's this week's quick tip. If you or someone on your team are leaving RUSD and you collaborate in Google Drive through docs, sheets, slides, or forms, you will want to make sure that these documents are in a team drive, or you will want to change ownership of the file. To get started, go to drive.google.com. This is where you will see the documents that you collaborate with others on. Let's take a look at a particular document that you collaborate with your team or with your school site. I'm going to click my quick tip folder. This is where we have our test document. And here's my file. As you can see with this folder already shows me at the top that this folder is being shared with several other employees. If myself or a team member that will no longer be with RUSD is the owner of this, then we will all lose access to this folder or file unless we change ownership. Here you can see that I am the owner and everyone else that I'm collaborating with are editors. To change ownership of this folder, you can click that Share Settings link underneath, and you want to hit this Advanced button once this window pops up. Here you will see everyone who has access to this folder, and as you can see again, I am the owner. If I want a different person to take ownership, I click on the pencil or the caret right here, and I can make them the owner by selecting is owner. Google notifies you have made changes that you need to save. I save the change. And now it's telling me if you transfer ownership, the new owner will be notified. You may no longer be able to change sharing settings, and this is because you're changing ownership of this particular folder. If you're not returning, but a group of team members still want these files, the best way to do it is to change ownership. Select yes. And now I am a collaborator that has editing capabilities, but I've changed that ownership. So this document won't be lost if I am no longer with RUSD, or if a team member who is retiring or no longer returning to RUSD is gone. I can click done. If your file is not in a folder where items are being collaborated on, you can simply open your file or your document. Okay, you want to hit that share button, and here you will see who else is collaborating or who you've shared this document with. Here I've shared it with a few of my team members. I go to the advanced button again and see how I am owner of this document. To change ownership, I select the user that I want to have ownership of this document by clicking on this drop-down arrow. And now I can change this person to owner of this specific document. Here again, it's notifying me that I've made changes that need to be saved. I save them, and now it's asking me, am I sure? Yes, I do not want to be the owner of this file anymore, especially if I'm a non-returning employee. I select yes. And now you will see that I am no longer the owner of the document. That's one way. But what if you are collaborating with several other team members? It would be best to create a team drive. So if you go back to drive.google.com, you can select team drives on the left side, select new, and let's create a new team drive. Title it Create. And now any of the files that you are collaborating with a group of individuals, you can transfer them or move them over to this team drive and add the collaborators. So now we're going to open up that test drive. Okay, from there you'll see here is our new drive that we've created. When you create this team drive, remember, no one is the owner of any of the files. Now this is the team drive will take ownership, and all the documents, files, or items that are placed into this drive will remain there. If a team member leaves the district or a school site, the documents will not go anywhere. They will remain in this team drive. So once we've created our team drive, we've opened it, you can add members. And these are the members that are going to be able to collaborate in this team drive. And remember, no one's going to have ownership. Now you can add the user. I'm going to skip sending the notification right now, and I'm going to add them. Now this means that myself and 2 other members have been added. So what I can do is go back to my drive. So now we're going to find the file or the folder that we collaborate with, and we're going to move this entire file or folder into that team drive that was created. To do so, right-click on the item, select Move To, and the little drop-down will appear. We're not going to have it under My Drive. We want to hit that back arrow, select Team Drive, and find the team drive that you created. In this case, it was the Test Drive Quick Tip, and I highlight it and I move it there. And now it's going to let me know, hey, you're moving this item into the team drive. Team drive changes access and ownership. We're going to select OK. And on the bottom here, it'll notify me of when the process has begun and when it's done. So now this folder here will disappear from my drive. And now I can go back to team drives, go to the team drive that was created where we added the members. I open it, and now the folder that was on my drive will appear here.